Hey everybody, this is Connor, and unfortunately I don't have very long to record Islanders today, so let's just do a speed run. I'm going to try and beat the first 3 islands as quickly as I am able to. And I'll be trying to comment as I go along, but my primary focus is going to be on speed. So the first island is just 200 points to clear. That should be kind of trivially easy. Then after that it goes to 400, and then I believe 800, so the islands won't get tremendously longer, and I should still be able to blitz through them, but by the third one I think I will have to be thinking about my placements at least a little bit more. Just place high point value buildings. Probably so close. Yeah, okay. Cool. So that took less than a minute. Now we'll move into Island 2. And again, this one will be twice as difficult to complete. I picked the cliff houses. Are you satisfied? This one will take about twice as many points to complete, which will be a little over twice as much time, I would say. We will, once again, start with our seaweed into brewing. Hopefully not have to place the cliff houses until the city center at least. Okay, now I'll put this kind of next to the cliff and then start cliff housing and lumber. Oh, already I slowed down. Already I felt a slight pause where I was trying to think about where a building should go, but that is not the name of the game today. Truth be told, I didn't even really see those boons. I just saw a statue and clicked on it. The level up might have been better. That was a bad placement, but we'll see how the actual final level takes me, and if that is a big factor in how long the island is. Sorry, it feels like I'm melting my brain trying to talk while playing. Okay, probably should have taken level up. I didn't get that much value out of that statue. And now we are moving into the third island. I think the temple is just going to be too picky for me to effectively score. And yes, I only need 800 points, but I still might get that far in the unlock chain. Where's the statue? Alright, over here. I should not have deleted that for 2 points, and I definitely should not have deleted it again for 3. I have, like, bad muscle memory to be doing a speedrun. We're going to go ahead and get this stuff down while I'm thinking about it. Probably is ultimately slower, but here we are. And city center and lumber. Yeah, I do wonder if there would be any interest in longer speedrun categories, like doing 5 islands, or I think doing the whole game would be kind of absurd. That would take some real elite skill. Not something I would want to do personally. Okay, that's good, and this is good, this is good. These points are coming in relatively quick still. Another seaweed field, have more harvesting structures, and then whenever I grab a building, I kind of just need to place all of it that I have, you know? Because taking the time to swap to something new would slow me down too much, and... okay, nope. 7. I don't have that many buildings left. I actually might need to be a little more thoughtful about the scores that I'm getting. We'll see how much this boon can save me. Sealed boon, because it gives 14 points. We'll take the cliff houses as well. And you know what? I will duplicate a shaman. Dang, no good spots in there. Okay, so here's the master cliff house tech, right? Probably could have looked for a more compressed location to get more double contacts, but at least those scored quickly, whatever else you can say about them. pull in these points. And the seaweed fields at least are staying pretty quick. And there's 3 islands. There we go. Alright, so I guess I should do a 4th island. A 5-minute video is not going to be very entertaining, is it? Could be speedrunning the Islanders New Shores demo, you know. Alright. Starting with cliff houses, because this is a precipitous island. Obviously, those should just be here. Still barely made it. Yeah, the whole cliff house redemption arc is going to be an interesting series of videos, I'm sure. If I can figure out some way to get even decent scores out of these little guys. Right now, I am not seeing it. Honestly, this being a precipitous island is so bad. It might have been run losing, you know. They are not detecting much. Okay, I can't afford to absorb the negatives of a city center right now, unfortunately. Wow. Like, surprisingly close to just dying because of cliff houses. Maybe they're out to get me as my fair comeuppance for all the horrible things I've said about them. Maybe if I get good field distribution, I can turn this around. Yes, and also yes. Okay, using travel does feel like cheating. Obviously that would be faster, but I also think it would kind of defeat the whole point of the video, so I'm not going to. But let it be shown, I could have traveled right now. And just take any points once I can keep placing. Because I'm actually running low on house locations now, which is somewhat of a problem. I can make a bunch more house space up here, but I still am only just over a quarter of the way through the island, so I need a lot more points from not very many more buildings. That was probably a mistake, because the water's so low down. Should have paused more to think right there. That is a significant decision point. Come on. There we go. Harbor Pack. I'm just going to go ahead and slam that. I don't know how much better Fortune Teller will get. Let's take the level up and absolutely not use it yet. And everything is too high to get tagged, as predicted. It's unfortunate, but not unexpected. Now this is good, so let's do this, and that should give me the city score I need to get back out of this bad situation I've gotten myself into. And we'll roll that over and use the level up to get more buildings. Might have been better to save it, but I think right now having some building flexibility is valuable, and I have to make decisions really quickly, so whether or not something's better is not something I can afford to ponder. Tower's good though. Just one click to score a lot of points. And we have our 3/4 of the way boon. Okay, wall platform, pretty good. And got some 13s and a 15. You know, those weren't terrible. Mostly because I had so many of them and could just keep clicking, and that was pleasant. Okay, new Fortune Teller immediately, and just place that anywhere it can clip. Those were all terrible, but I can't take them back. now I can see the end coming up. So there we go. All right. That's 4 islands in 10 minutes. Do I keep going? I think I can do one more. I really do feel like drunk, like I'm spiraling myself. Okay, I think this is a statue placement island. I need roughly twice as many points as last time, so I cannot be as careless as I was. But I also can't really slow down. We're gonna tank the negative right away. No fear. And no sand. This is technically an island with sand. It's just the absolute smallest amount of it imaginable. It's kind of funny. Okay. Well, after that double tank up here, at least I have good city. Yeah, let's go down here. And lumber is still pretty good. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I slow down just a little bit, as soon as I start considering things for just a moment, I can feel a considerable tightening up in my play. So maybe I was being a little too slapdash on the previous island. But things like that are clearly bad, where I had to pause for that long. Lighthouse, just pick a high-scoring building. Not high-scoring yet, but higher than average. And let's do green up here as well, because I don't need to worry about longevity on the island. Just the first points. Yeah, okay. 1/4 of the way done. We'll take a precious and cliff houses. I hope you're happy. And probably don't have a good shaman upstairs. Well, 7's okay. Because of placements like that. Making a mess of these mansions, honestly. Yeah, this is going pretty well, overall. Good distribution of buildings. And being able to place that double statue initially did a lot of work. And I did not get another seaweed field, so we're gonna go ahead and place the lighthouse. My brain is cooking. Okay, we are moving along. Just have to keep making decisions as rapidly as possible, while also trying to commentate. And we will take opposite 16s. Now, wheat field's still pretty good. My finger slipped off the scroll wheel. Not something I'm normally used to having to care about. Those are bad. That should have been after the park. The parks are pretty good. And I actually don't have very many buildings right now. I might be dying here. Now that I pause and think about all of those super quick placements I just made, those were probably mostly erroneous and will cost me. This boon might be able to get me out of it. Okay, terrace kinda does. Because now I can have these placements back. Okay, I sped up a little bit too much. I lost focus. And extra city center basically saves me. Good to see. Got a bit worried there for a second. Absolutely horrible sand on this island. And, oh, what am I gonna do with these wall platforms? Or not wall platforms, sorry, cliff houses. I've already taken up the templeable space here, but I guess we just start placing them. Get them out of my bar, at least. Still scoring 17s, though, in their defense. That is a pretty good score. I say as I accept some humble pie 16s over here. I'm not certain that this pace of play can be too instructional, but maybe I'll learn something. I'm going to place this instantly, almost to my next boon. 26 up here, and looking for a double tag. Okay. More lumber, get my boon. We're going to bargain, and we are going to copy a terrace. Okay, so there will be a decent temple score there. Getting some points out of the temple suddenly felt important. And we can do some of this. Okay. It's like my hand can't quite keep up with my brain. Starting to make mechanical errors. Oh, I saw placements. Okay. Gotta hurry up. Both mechanical errors and mental errors. And I need to also focus on grabbing high point buildings, not just buildings that I have a high degree of confidence about. Because typically, the first building that I grab when I'm doing a normal run is just going to be a building that I'm confident is good to place. But that's not actually what I need here. Here I just need speed. Speaking of, I feel like we are almost... Yeah, there we go. Alright, well, 17 minutes to complete the 5th island and make just about 10,000 points. I actually feel pretty good about that, all things considered. Obviously, the level up boon could be used to accelerate this, but if we're just considering standard play, getting through 5 islands in 17 minutes, I feel pretty good about. I know this is a non-traditional video, but like I said, I only have like just about 30 minutes to record today, so there wasn't much I could fit in. However, I'm going to wrap up this video with another Steam key giveaway. So if you would like to win a Steam key to Islanders New Shores, if you haven't gotten into the game yet, or if you want to give it to someone else, I have some provided by CoatSync, the publisher of Islanders New Shores. And in order to win one of these keys, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. Just tell me whether or not you enjoyed this video in the comment. That'll be the theme for this one. I don't think I'm going to do like a whole island speed or a whole game speedrun, but I might do a speedrun of a late island at one point. If I have a run that I'm not too concerned with and I want to just reset. Because I think you could tell very quickly on those late islands that there were a couple moments I actually was kind of close to losing since I had just been slapping stuff out as quick as possible. So go ahead and let me know if you'd like to see more speedrun driven content. I used to be a speedrunner in my younger years. Maybe I could get back into it. And I hope you enjoyed this unusual little video. Leave a comment below if you'd like a chance to win the key, and have a nice day.